Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you guys doing? It's so good to have you here again. If you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Stella, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Yeah, I miss you guys so much. It's been a long time. Today I'll be talking about how to come to Mauritius on a study visa. Presently I'm in Mauritius as a student. I'm here for a 2 years course and I'll be here for a while. Yeah, so many people have been asking me, how do you process your visa, how do you go about the whole thing if you want to come to Mauritius and all of those things. The thing is, if you can apply for you can process your Mauritian study visa yourself. It is very, very easy to do without paying anybody for anything. You can do all these things by yourself. So in this video I'm going to be explaining how to do those things yourself and to make sure that you do it in a perfect way. Yeah, the first thing you need to get before embarking on this journey is your international passport. You can go down and check some of my videos. I made a video about how to get your international passport, the easiest ways and the things you have to do. So the very first thing you have to do is to get your international passport. Make sure that your international passport is the validity of your international passport is more than the time that you're going to spend in Mauritius. For example, if you're applying for a 2 years visa, like a 2 year student visa in Mauritius, make sure that your passport is more than 2 years. Like your passport will be valid for more than 2 years. So the first thing you have to do is you look for a school in Mauritius that you want to use. There are so many schools in Mauritius. The most popular one is the Mauritius University in Mauritius. It is in Flick and Flack. Mauritius University is in UK, but they have a campus here in Mauritius and they also have a campus in Dubai. So if you want to come to Mauritius, you can choose to go to Mauritius University. You can choose to go to the University of Mauritius itself. There's a Polytechnic of Mauritius. There's Amity. There are some other business schools, like small scale schools, that their school fees is not that much, that you can check online and look into. So the first thing you have to do is get a school, contact them and know their requirements for admission. So after you do that, make sure you can send your documents directly to the school. Some of the things you need for your admission is your international passport, the data page, your educational credential. If you're applying for a diploma course, you will need your WAEC results. Maybe I think that is all. And if you are applying for an undergraduate course also, you need your WAEC or maybe NECO. And if you have your transcripts from your secondary school, it is also accepted. If you are applying for your masters, of course you need your undergraduate, the certificates, all of your educational this thing, you gather everything, send it to the school. Your educational certificates, all the certificates you have, your international passports, a copy of your photo, like a passport photograph, a very clear one, you send it to the school. So after that, you should expect your admission from the school. The school is going to give you your admission probably in a week or two, maximum in a month. You should be able to get your admission from the school. And after getting your admission, the next thing you go to is applying for your visa. It works like this. The school are the ones that also apply for your visa. You can't take your visa to the immigration by yourself. Since you are coming as a student, you have to go through the school. The school, after giving you your admission, they will take your documents to the immigration by themselves. How is this done? The thing is, after getting your admission, you are going to send to the school your bank statement, a bank statement that shows that you have enough money to support yourself while you are in Mauritius. If you are applying for a diploma course, I think it's around 2 to 5 million depending on your school fee. If you are applying for undergrad, it depends on your school fee. So you have to show a bank statement that is showing that, okay, I can support myself. If you are self-sponsoring, if you are supporting yourself, if you are using your own money to come to Mauritius, you have to show the bank statement in your name. If you are using a sponsor, maybe your parents, your father, your mother, your uncle, you have to use this bank statement of the person that carries the name of the person. Apart from the bank statement, you also have to get a bank reference from your bank manager showing that, okay, the money is really inside this account, not just a bank statement that is not valid or that is not original. You have to send your bank statement with a bank reference. You have to get your police reports. I heard that the police reports now in Lagos is now different, because before, if you want to go for your police report, there is a manual way they do it. but now it is now digital. So the original one, the new one that they are doing now, is what is accepted now. If you go and pay for the old police character, they will not accept it. You have to pay for the new one. So you get the police report certificate, the original certificate, not photocopy. Your bank statement, your bank reference, then your police character certificate. Then the next thing you need is your a medical result from a government hospital in Nigeria, stating that you do HIV test, you do X-ray. Some people do their X-ray, but I did not. I don't know. It depends on what your school sent to you. You are going to make hepatitis A and B, B and C test, then malaria, all those kind of tests. Your medical result, your medical certificate, original, not photocopy. After that, you put your two passport photograph, a copy of your international passport, a sponsor letter. If somebody is sponsoring you, the person is going to write a letter stating that I'm sending this person to Mauritius. I want them to come and study for the period of time this person is going to spend in Mauritius. I'm ready to support, and all of those things. And if you are self-sponsoring, you also have to write the sponsorship letter in your name, stating that, okay, I'm coming to Mauritius as a student. I'm going to sponsor myself. I have what it takes to do this. So those are the things that you need. Then there is some school also request that you write a motivational letter stating why you want to come to Mauritius, why you choose the school, and all of those things. You write those. I think that is all the documents you'll be needing: bank statement, bank reference, medical results, police character certificate, your motivational letter, your sponsorship letter. What else? International passport, the data page. Don't send the original passport here. You make a photocopy of your international passport. Somebody actually sent their international passport, the original passport, to Mauritius with the documents. If you send your international passport here, how do you want to travel from Nigeria to this country? So you have to make sure that you send the copy of your international passport. Make a photocopy and put everything in a brown envelope, and you have to take it to either DHL, any logistic company that can deliver to you to Mauritius. If you are sending from Nigeria to Mauritius, I think the delivery take 5 to 7 days. So you have to put the school is going to send the address of where you are sending documents to. You send the address directly. You send the documents directly to the school. So on receiving it, the school are the one that will take the documents to the immigration by themselves, and you start waiting for your visa. If nothing is wrong, if your document is okay, if there is no issue at all, in 4 to 5 weeks your visa should be ready. But if there is any issue, they will actually contact you to make maybe to resend some documents. These are some of the issues that some people have. One is to make sure that your international passport is valid for more than the time you want to spend in Mauritius. For example, if you are spending 2 years in Mauritius, your passport should not be expiring in exactly 2 years or less than. It should be like more than that. If your passport is expiring in 2 years and you want to spend 2 years in Mauritius, they will not accept that passport. They will ask you to do a new passport. So you have to make sure, and those things actually it wastes your time, because you have to start all over again when you are ready, when your passport is ready. So you have to make sure that your passport is okay. Then the medical results, make sure that you don't use maybe just a fake or maybe a dated document. You have to make sure that you go to the hospital, do the test. All these things does not actually cost anything. Make sure you do the test and make sure that you do the test in very good place, that they will give you the genuine certificate. Don't go and do any runs thing. If you think you are smart, these people, they are more smarter. Then the police character as well, you have to make sure that you get the genuine one. Don't make a copy. You have to send the original down here to Mauritius. If somebody is sponsoring you, the person will need an ID to show that, okay, okay. Before they used to collect NIN, like this NIN for sponsors, but now they don't collect NIN for sponsor. Your sponsor need to have an international passport. This is why I say you can actually self-sponsor if you have the money in your account. Just say I'm self-sponsoring. Just write the sponsorship letter in your name. Use your account statement, your bank reference from from the bank. Make sure that the date of birth on your international passport is not different from the one on your WAEC results. All these things are the things they look into, and if there is any error there, Mauritius now deny visa. This morning, I think this morning, somebody sent me a letter of denial, like for a student visa, and it is practically a new thing now, because it is not something they do before. But this person had an issue with date of birth. Like I said, there's a different date of birth on the WAEC and a different date of birth on the person's international passport. So those are the things that you have to make sure that you use your genuine documents. Send down your genuine documents, and when your visa is ready, the school is going to, it is more like they won't stamp your passport. That's why I say you should not send your international passport here. The school is going to send you a e-visa. It is more like an e-visa, just to your mail or to your WhatsApp or anything. They will send it to you, and on getting that visa, on the visa they will tell you that, okay, you have to enter Mauritius on so date. It is always like between the period of 3 months. Let's assume that your visa comes out today. Today is 10th, right? 10th or 11th. Today is 10th. So if your visa comes out on the 10th of January, on the 10th of February, March, on the 10th of April, you have to be in Mauritius. They would say that, okay, on the 10th of so month, you have to be in Mauritius on or before 10th of April. They write it there. So after getting your visa, the next thing you want to do is to book your flight. You can use, there are so many airways. There's South Africa. The most popular one that people use is the Kenya Airways, and which is very expensive now. Kenya Airways is very expensive. I forgot to mention the other time, after getting your admission, it is very advisable for you to like pay maybe a part payment of your school fees. You can pay a semester, and you make sure that you get the receipts from your school, because this receipt is one of the things that you need as your travel documents. Pay a part payment of your school fees and get a receipt from the school. So after getting your visa, print out your visa, print out your admission, print out your receipt from the school, keep in a maybe in a bag, in a brown envelope. Then book your flight. After booking you can use the Kenya way is very popular, but it is very expensive. Nigeria to Mauritius now, you are booking as a student, you have to book a return flight. It is over $1 million, if I'm not mistaken. You can use South African Airways, but while booking for South Africa, make sure that you read all the terms and conditions on the website to avoid any issue. So you can also use South Africa is a little bit cheaper, so you can go for South Africa Airways or Kenya. Anyone you choose to use is okay. After booking your flight, you will need your yellow fever card. If you want to, even before your visa is out, you can do your yellow fever card. You can apply for it online. It's 2,100 if you apply for it online, and you go to their office in Ikeja to get your yellow fever card. But if you say you want to do it at the airport, it will cost you much money. I don't know, but if you apply for it online, the way that the government asks us to do it, it is 2,001 or thereabout. So you apply for it, you use your card to pay, then you go to their office to get the chart and you get your card. So the yellow fever card, I don't know, it depends on the travel instruction by the time you are traveling. If by the time you are traveling there is a need for you to do a COVID test, or maybe or an insurance, you can do any one you choose to do. So get your yellow fever card. The most important things you need: your yellow fever card, your international passport, your admission from school, your visa, your receipts from the school. Then what else is that? There's something we call all-in-one form to enter Mauritius. When you are ready to travel, the school should tell you the things you need. Your all-in-one forms, a letter of the place you are going to, the address of where you are going, your contact in Mauritius, and all of those things. Make sure you ask questions from the school. Combine your documents, pack your bags, and you are welcome to Mauritius. So when you get to the airport, if it's somebody that is traveling for the first time, you can be a little bit nervous, but there's no big deal. The first thing you have to do is you go directly to your airline. If you are going through Kenya, you see their display. Go there, submit your documents, check in your bags. They'll stamp your passport in Nigeria. Then when you get to Mauritius, they will also stamp your passport. So it is very, very easy to do. You can do it yourself, and if you feel like, okay, I don't want to do it myself, you can actually get somebody to do it as well. In this video, in the comment section, I'm going to tag my Instagram, my Instagram handle, my Instagram link, the link to my Instagram handle. So if you like, you want to ask me, or you have more questions, you can drop your questions in the comment section, and I will try my best to answer all of the questions. See you guys in my next video. Bye.